Hey, what's up, humans? Welcome back. Breaking news today. The Quarian and Geth conflict escalates in the middle of the Reaper War. Join us later for the full story. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's good. I know it was kind of last minute for me to set up this live stream. Just got back from a walk with Andromeda. And now we are ready to play Mass Effect 3 main story stuff. But we will continue to come back to the Citadel to do those things, and then when we go back to the Citadel, we will also go back to the Silver Sun Strip and do those things. But we were missing one of our beloved squad mates in the conflict against the clone, so it is nice to have her there, but we did it right after the Citadel, priority Citadel, so let's see here, where are we at? 1? Okay. We are ready to go get Tali. Let's see here. So we have Edie and Kolyat. Hey, I thought Miranda wanted to talk. No, she's out there. That's right. Miranda is out there. Alright. Let's go get Tali. I had to real quick throw together a thumbnail, and I'm like, well, why not? I wanted to do the breaking news one, so I had to find an image of the Alliance News Network. Where's the shuttle? Return to Normandy. What's up, Riddle? How you doing? We're in space.
Commander.
Hello. Sorry about your toothbrush. We need to level up a gun.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
No.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper.
Agreed.
At least the Mako can take a few hits.
A few.
So that thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
That is also true.
Bull that can climb and climb for days.
It
True.
only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
That was more of a
If you
Portal
want
reference.
that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
I'm in space.
I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
You're the one laughing, James. I'm laughing too, because now our enemies don't stand a chance. We don't have stealth missions, so why is this silenced? Well, it wasn't ours. We picked it up off of one of those mercs. And then the particle rifle. Particle rifle. We're gonna go get Tali. Let's head to get ready.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Well, I guess we'll go talk to him.
Progress seemed popular for a while. You were fighting the collectors while the Council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
Yes, they are. I'm doing well. I was just kind of stressed out to try to, because I wasn't sure if I was going to go live today or not. So I had to real quick make the thumbnail, title, and schedule it like 15 minutes before I went live. But Andromeda and I had just got back from a walk, so
Shepard,
we're doing good.
I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Well, good. We almost had the Normandy stolen from us, so glad that didn't happen.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Quarians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Yes, sir. We may see Javik. I don't know if I'm going to bring him on this mission. Well, we're not doing just one mission, but we will see Javik. We love Javik. What was that stuttering? Hate it when it does that. Makes my skin crawl.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble.
No promises.
Commander?
Okay. No promises. We're always getting into fun. We're in space. Quarian, there we are. I wish I could do like a graphic or anything, and sit here with the ANN stuff going on behind me, right, and it moving, and actually sit here and do Mass Effect news, BioWare news. Aw, no Sims. Did you mean to write ducks? Thought you had dogs. This diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature, and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open, and welcoming messages are being tight-beamed to the Normandy.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again.
Sorry about the
Though
dust.
I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
And you're doing this now. This has always pissed me off. I see. You got a whole farm.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them.
What's the difference?
Murder.
What's the difference? Ask any AI what the difference between deactivation and killing is when it comes to AI. It is stressful because you worry about their well-being and all that. Just like when I'm on the walk, if my dog like makes a misstep or whatever and she stumbles, then I worry about that knee. So Quarians were wrong.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
It's like, am I disagreeing with him? To be like, I've done it before. It's probably just, you know, more of a strain or whatever on it. Because I was having strains and stuff when I had my ACL tear, and because it wasn't completely torn, and hers isn't completely torn either. So I don't know, she just needs to calm down sometimes. I think it's like, I don't want her walking over acorns because that can like roll your ankles and your knees, and that's kind of bad. So maybe it's that. Damn acorns.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective.
Yeah, she is playful.
Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes. Cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
Yeah, and then you can retreat.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Admiral on deck.
Talizora Vas Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
I didn't come for you. No, I'm kidding.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Me too. Oh, it's actually in the system. Alright, no it's not. It's right next door. Right next door. No, no. Yes. Ma'at. Mayat. I don't know. I don't think that there's anything in here. Here it comes.
Reapers eluded.
I'm pretty sure this is one of those dead systems with nothing in it. Yes, it is. That's one thing I really like about space is all the pretty colors. Like this over here, where the icon is, as long as it will stay in there. That is a galaxy. Everything out here, that's galaxy. Not the little specks though, because like it's not a flat plane. Let's go disable the dreadnought. Hi, everyone. So this is the migrant fleet. It's not all of it. 50,000 ships are in the fleet. Space stations have been destroyed. I've heard some things about that. What I would say is, if you're not comfortable with it now, then don't watch it when it comes out. Like I was trying to tell you guys about Dragon Age of Veilguard. It's like, look, if what you've heard is not something that you would enjoy, then do not buy it. They don't care about your opinions. They only care about your money. In which case, if your money is being spent on HBO Max and you watch their show, then they're getting money. Understand? So vote with your wallets. Cripple all these corporations. Let's get people fired. Don't worry about their jobs. Yeah. Because we're not going to get any new games that are really innovative until they start losing money because they are making $400 million games that no one's buying. Yeah, because then I really shouldn't have purchased Dragon Age of Veilguard at all. Because, I guess you could say, in my mind, I don't want to see Mass Effect 5 come out. After the last 3 failures from BioWare, I don't want to see it. They're just gonna fuck it up. Alright, here we go. Fun time. I don't know if I've brought Edie on this one. Do you have power damage? There you go. Well, the problem is that they're really, like, doubling and sometimes tripling down on, you know, modern politics being in games. And it's like, I don't want to see them, those modern politics and such, in a fantasy game. And when it comes to, like, a sci-fi game like this one, right, which, do not get me wrong, the DEI and wokeness, I guess, is in this game. BioWare has always done stuff like that, but they've never beaten you over the head with it, you know? We're in the future here, so it really doesn't matter anymore. It's not like, you know, our modern politics are actually affecting the universe in 2183. Yeah. So, I mean, they've already gone through that, and everyone gets along on Earth now. For the most part, there's still separate governments there, but they're all under the Alliance, so. Well, I'd love to, but I have no idea what I would do. I would like to make a game. If I get big enough here, which I don't think that it's going to happen, considering the absolutely flooded market. I'm going to give her the good gun. Good gun. No. That one. Let's see. Probably the spike thrower. I can't. Okay. Did they update it so that now you actually can't put the ultralight materials on a shotgun for your companions, because that doesn't matter anymore because they don't have weight limits? I did not know that. It makes sense, though, with the fact that we are talking with, you know, Natty and Sebastian and Poppy. But those would be your options, I guess. Unless if they had more people, like all the little side characters that we did, you know, little missions for. Now, I will play Hogwarts Legacy 2 here on the channel if it is not a live service game. If it is, I'm sorry, but I'm not playing it. Oh, I don't know why I wasn't allowed to do that. I'll do that one. No, Andromeda. Nobody's here to get you. Or me. You can both rock this gun. I'm gonna stick with the Paladin. Confirm. Alright, now we got stuff to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to get Dark Channel off. Oh well. I'll do this one. Yay, incinerate. So I don't really need them to do damage. I need them to combo with each other. Always pick squad. I'm gonna go with damage on that one. Chain overload, yes. Chain lightning. I don't have any more points. Tali has nothing. Squad. Tachika. Yeah, I don't want them hacked for too long. Can always change this later. What's happening is that all of our IPs that we love so much are being destroyed before our very eyes. All for profit. Profit. For the possibility of gaining infinite money. It's just not how it works. I'm upset. And y'all should be upset, for sure. Don't have any points, why didn't you say so? Alright, here we go. That includes Harry Potter.
ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Then we'll sing the Italian national anthem. When you start from the beginning and go all the way through, you're going to have an incredible story on your hands.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed the
And it's pretty cheap right now. I think still. It goes on sale a lot, so.
word, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Your expertise with the Geth is a welcome addition, Tally.
EDI. So, a body?
It has proven useful. I hope it doesn't cause you concern.
Not unless you go crazy and decide to overthrow the humans.
If I decide to overthrow the humans, you will be the first to know.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured. I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
That was a little jarring.
The whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Airlock. But yeah, Mass Effect is doing a show, and I'm thinking that that show is going to correlate with Mass Effect 5, and it's going to have nothing to do with everything that we know so far. Even though that they could do a really good job, they could bring...
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Anyway, we could bring the books and the comics to life.
Tally, you're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Much.
And that would actually be really cool if they could do that. That way they don't have to touch the mainline games, and then people won't get upset when their choices aren't considered for the show. Walk on a tightrope for that series and this IP, honestly. But I'm probably one of the biggest Mass Effect fans out there, and when I say I don't want to see, you know, Mass Effect 5 come out, that for the most part, I would like to see BioWare shut down.
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity.
It hurts me more than it hurts them to say that.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
I love the voice actors in this game. I can't go any further that way. So I'm supposed to go this way. There it is. You'll see Javik. He'll be in the next part. I'm dealing with an enemy that I need EDI and Tally for.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Well, that's fair enough. There's a lot of really cool moments with Javik in this series, so... Like, he's only in this game, but... You know. A really cool addition. However, when this game first came out, and I feel really bad for anyone who didn't pre-order it, because it was a pre-order bonus. I'm like, integral to the story? Shit! Something over here. Oop. Oop. Run this way. Smart choke for the shotgun. Number 3. That'll make that shotgun a little bit better. You know, most people like Garrus or Rex. And Javik is more of the divisive character. I like Javik a lot, but a lot of people don't because of how he views the galaxy. Because during his time...
I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Will do, Tally. As soon as I salvage this stuff. Well, yeah, I mean... Javik isn't a lovely teddy bear or anything like that. He talks about things, and he talks about how, you know, they used to do things, and it's pretty much a dictatorship that they were running. I think maybe you have. I played it a bit. Try to get my Harvest Moon fix, but I don't play them for very long, you know. I play it for a bit. I've kind of gone down into the tunnels. I want to say 25 floors down, or you know, that's a cool aspect of that game. What I need to do is play more shorter games or indie games here on the channel. So that might be a goal for next year.
Got it. You're clear to board.
And I'm working on a Hogwarts Legacy video, though all of you have already seen it because you watched the playthrough.
Next time.
Next time?
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
New gun. I guess we could just leave it there. We'll continue.
Looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and...
So where are we headed?
Oh, damn it.
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
This was the moment. Once you cross this threshold, that's when they stop talking. And they talk about other things. Alright guys, look alive. I kind of want energy drain mapped. I definitely want incinerate mapped. On a ship built by robots for robots.
Watch out! Geth incoming!
Well, shoot him, Tally. See how well they take out these guys with the weapons I gave them. We got missiles. Oh. Like, what gun is she rocking?
More Geth forces incoming.
Ow. Had to get that one out of the way.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hole was the only damage we did.
I wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you'd have done it.
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
Zen backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Ron gave provisional support. Only Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
We'll get your people out of here safely. Looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
That is much like using polonium-tipped rounds against organics, which is illegal.
Against the Geth, we need every advantage we can get.
Illegal Schmiegel. Minecraft, huh? See, what I like to do in Minecraft is I like to dig and try to find big caverns under the ground, right? Big dark caverns. Hopefully they have water in there, and hopefully they have lava in there. And then I like to actually build an underground base inside and pretty much wall off a huge chunk of the big caverns and all that, with winding paths and such too. You could say that I'm more of a dwarf, and I like to live underground.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
I was also well, because sometimes we'll be close to the coast, right? Then we could have, you could start to build the underwater section as well. So it's underground, underwater, which I like to do that with glass, which is fun to do. It's really hard to do it, but you know, fun nonetheless.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. I believe the Dreadnought's using ultraviolet frequencies instead of the standard infrared.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the op center before they lose more.
It's like my underground base was how I got the trophy for traveling whatever distance that was in the minecart, you know? It's like from one to the other. It's like I had another base. We just went underneath the ground all the way there, subway style. And then I popped the trophy. I'm like, that's long. Sure. It's a really incredible game. Probably why it's the #1 game of all time, beating out Tetris.
Watch out! Get the incoming! Understood!
More Geth forces incoming.
I don't hear an alarm.
They're Geth! They sent alerts to every unit on this ship! We need to get to the operations center before they box us in!
It's frozen. He's frozen. Jesus. That was a big explosion. Are they not dropping ammo? Alright, guys. I'm gonna freeze this guy. Oh, you son of a bitch, you had your back turned to me.
Network intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
Is that true? Go to Chica.
Disable their shields.
Then take them down before they recharge.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to use this gun. Because it has infinite ammo. It just has a recharge speed. Or a recharge on it. Because this is a different gun, and that's part of the lore. So you're actually going to really enjoy the lore if you decide to go get the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. You create houses that look like farmhouses. But the basement is magical. It goes underground. I keep lots of magical stuff there. Like Golden Furnace Room. Prison. For hostile mobs. Interesting. So it's just this little quaint house up top, but you gotta, you know, I think I said this before about one of my Sims houses, is that I had this like little, like, I want to say like a greenhouse up top, right? Small little greenhouse surrounded by water, and I had a walkway up to the greenhouse. But I made the greenhouse just big enough to put a set of stairs in there because I didn't have a ladder yet. Could have made it really small with the ladder. But then underground, you know, it's the big old mansion. And it's got windows to the pool, and or to the water surrounding it. And I just imagine that there's fish in there.
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
Its structure is amazingly complex. It is unsurprising that the Quarians have been unable to disrupt it. We may be able to extract combat data from these sensor panels.
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Yeah, underwater is really hard to do because you're going to start drowning and dying as you place all your stuff. I mean, I would probably go down first because I made the mistake of going out first. Out the side of the coast and into the water out there. And I had to just keep plugging the hole as I was placing the glass. And I just kept going and going.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
Unlikely. Consoles like this are accessing programs being used by hundreds of Geth simultaneously. They are all networked cooperatively. To disable the Reaper's signal from here, you would need to override all the Geth.
Do you ever wish you were like them? Networked?
No. I enjoy the freedom of intelligence without requiring consensus.
You don't feel lonely, being the only AI on the Normandy?
I have the opportunity to socialize with the crew, and I do so for curiosity or pleasure, not out of cognitive necessity, as the Geth do.
I haven't built bases like that in No Man's Sky. I like to find a planet that the ocean is not like, or the water itself is not like a puddle deep. I like to have a lot going on there. The problem is that I can't really build it through the ground unless if there's already a crevice or an opening in the ground into like a cave. So, because every time that you go back to that base, then you have to clear out all that dirt that you cleared out before. so it needs to already be open. Which sucks. And I can't wait for their next game, Light No Fire. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I almost died. We got mines. Why would you put mines in your own ship? World box? What is that? I'll have to look that up now. There's actually a game coming out Q1 of 2025 that is made by is it Yellow Brick Games, which are also old BioWare devs. It's a fantasy RPG that uses physics in the game engine, so you can do things and such. You may have seen a trailer for it. The trailer came out this year, or like this last week, that said that it's coming out in like January. But basically, it's like Shadow of the Colossus in a way. You can climb onto enemies and, you know, freeze parts of them, and then, you know, like a dragon. He was riding on top of a dragon, and was freezing one of its wings so that he could bring it down. Nice. That's cool. I want to showcase a game here on this channel. It's called Stellaris. It's not a god simulator. It's an epic 4X grand strategy game, which is amazing. And every species I create in there, I could end up fighting them in future games. Like my killer tomatoes. They literally have a thing that they made that looks like a tomato plant. So I was like, yeah, sure. I just named each planet that they occupied after a different type of tomato. Like the Tigerella tomato. Roma was a bad planet. I just used that for mining, honestly, because Roma tomatoes suck. I just went backwards, didn't I? Just got turned around, that's all. There we go. Oh yeah, they were a formidable force. But you don't have to play that game and be a formidable force. You could, you know, you could win through technology, through cooperation, through spiritualism. You know, it's one of those games. It's not all about fighting. It's not all about how big your fleet is, how many planets you own. Yet another space game. Killer tomatoes from outer space. I need to do the killer clowns. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to Exodus. That's really what I'm looking forward to. I hope it comes out next year. if it does come out next year, we are playing it day one. Period. End of story. If I got other games in the way, they're gonna take the back burner when I'm playing that game. So we'll see. Oh, and I think I had talked about this ad nauseum. Humanoid Origin, which is another ex-BioWare devs, was anyway, a new development studio, shutting down. Can't see what they were creating. Cool. All because investors are pulling out and all that because of the state of the industry. You know, it's like, you guys caused this. Not them specifically, but I mean, like, you know, with a $400 million failure like Concord, you know, investors are pulling out of the video game industry, so it's leaving a bunch of these devs that have just started, you know. I'm like, just put your project on Kickstarter, we'll pay for it, honestly. They don't want to invest in IPs that may or may not do anything, like new IPs. They want to invest in the old ones. I'm like, then stop destroying the old ones too. Universe Sandbox 2? Is that the game's name? Because for the most part, I'm playing on PlayStation. They are like, you can have shovelware here, but you can't have fun games like Satisfactory and Universe Sandbox 2 or, you know, other games. But I'll put shovelware on here. Don't you like shovelware? I like space, but again, we have just started massive games that take forever to play. I do have a PC, and it's doing all the hard work of rendering videos and making me go live. I just don't have a second monitor, otherwise I would play from PC so that I could see chat, but I wouldn't be able to see chat if I'm playing on PC. So that's why games like Halo were not live streamed. I also kind of, for the most part, started doing more live streaming stuff on this channel this year. It's like being consistent with it. So examine. Did I go backwards? Yes, the Geth pulse rifle. Not as good as the Geth shotgun.
The Dreadnought's Operations Center is just ahead.
Good. Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
Let's get the fleet out of here. I'm gonna start using that instead of fuck. Oh, fleet. It's invisible, like that's fair. Yeah? Forget I'm not using the pistol. He's right here, help. Just threw him across the room. So if they were going to do another Mass Effect game, or even if they were to reboot this series, right? I better see some really cool ragdoll stuff again. Tearing people apart with the biotics, as is stated in the books.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
That's what I really want. I want that, like, visceral feeling.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought's central processor is handling.
Their threaded processing is remarkably effective.
Yeah.
I would not be able to handle
I really want to continue Dave the Diver. I had just put out 4 games, right? And I was like, alright, which of these games is going to do, am I going to play for the channel. So it was Baldur's Gate 3. Honestly, it was also Dead Space. Circle is not dodge. Playing too much Dark Souls. But yeah, I put out Dead Space and Hogwarts Legacy and Baldur's Gate 3, which I'm doing with a friend. And Dave the Diver. Put them all out like one after the other. It was all in 1 week. Just to kind of gauge what people would be interested in. And then all of a sudden Hogwarts Legacy just took off, so I was like, oh, I gotta do this one. That is clear to me. The people have spoken, because it was, well, it's not the first one that went over 1,000 over 1,000 views. That was the last episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake that did that. That was the first one that did that. It also has terrible watch time. But I mean, compared to the others that are over 1,000. So like Warframe, still to this day, it's like 25 people a day are watching that. Hogwarts is up there, I think it's 10 a day. So it's still growing. And then the rest of the episodes start to grow again. But not Hogwarts. Warframe is the only one that I only have the one video out for, and do not plan to do any more. Sorry, Warframe fans. Not interested.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
You're gonna move me back up here? I was in a perfect position. Why did you do that? I see ya.
Yes, reinforcements have arrived.
This Geth is about to whoop my ass. Kill, please. Look at him go. Well, I never get to do that.
Understood.
Got it. Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements
Blasted his light out. Fighting on any ship is terrifying. Think about.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought.
We already said that.
They're threaded processing is remarkably effective.
Anyway.
I would not be able to handle that much data alone.
It's like one wrong pistol round going out the side of the ship, venting everything through that tiny little hole into outer space. Hopefully you're not standing right next to it, because then you're going to be forced out that tiny hole. Frightening stuff out there.
This ship design is almost Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Intriguing. I found the geometric shapes intuitive and comfortable. I assumed you all felt the same. I can detect the faint presence of Geth intelligences. Those not loaded into mobile platforms serve in the ship itself.
For all our cybernetic upgrades, I'll never understand integrating that completely into a system.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tally.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Well, we fought on the Normandy in the last live stream. Stop it. Like, you shouldn't be drilling into anything. This is not your place. This is an apartment complex. I don't think that a lot of people understand that when you're renting a place, you can't alter it. You can't do things there. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna come down with the hammer and make you pay a lot of money. That's why I get this plate. So the only thing that I have to do when I move out of this place is peel that stuff off the wall, which doesn't do anything to it because I've already had to do that before, because I wasn't thinking about that center one over there, which is Elden Ring. And stop. I hate my neighbors upstairs. This is a one-bedroom apartment, but they have like 4 people living up there.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Sorry, I was just talking with chat a lot, so I was supposed to do that before. This is a scary room. We're gonna hang out here.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
We should be okay if we stay in cover. On it.
Where did the invisible one go? Ah. Stop shooting your missiles at me. No, sit down. Help me, please. probably use an assault rifle here. Recharging. Did I actually just shoot that missile? I want to try that again. Getting too close. At least I shot someone. That was a miss. It's still recharging. That depends on how well this does. If I get another new subscriber, and I want to start doing a tier for this, the amount of subscribers I get per, like within the day, or at least the live stream, I want to be like, I don't know, like, 1 is a sandwich, 2 is a burger, 3 is tacos, 'I can shoot it. Oh my god. I've been playing this game for 12 years. I've never tried to shoot the missile. Good to know. 4. You say it depends on the burger, right? Well, we got some really good burgers out here.
We need to shut it down.
We don't have good pizza out here. That's going to be 8 subscribers. And I will go to a Japanese steakhouse if I get 50. Only because it's a very expensive place. I would love to go there again because I went there on Friday. The first time. I love that place. Sushi is going to be 10. Let's see, what should 9 be? An amazing Italian restaurant to go to, I guess. I don't know, never really thought about it. It's like, you get to figure out what I eat today. Gets no subscribers. Guess I'm not eating today. I guess it's just chips and beer.
The main gun is offline.
What are you eating today?
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's
Where's your favorite place to get a burger? Oh fuck, I forgot. Run!
Come on, let's get out of here.
Like, go.
Excellent timing.
Like, I didn't say McDonald's burger. I didn't say Burger King. None of that fast food shit. Come on. Now that I know I can do that, I'm never gonna not do that.
Yes.
Stop shooting me, dick. Fleet this. I can't shoot him before he moves. Are they all dead? They always stand up and just like look at me all strange when they're done. Well, don't do that too much with your sweet tooth, because then you're going to lose that tooth. And many others, especially if you don't take care of them. I lost my sweet teeth. I had a lot of them. You were charging. Ow! It was charging. What the hell? Hold on. There we go. I guess not. Fleet you!
Understood.
Don't even have the gun that we call Big Iron yet. Ow. And no, it's not a pistol. That's way later on. That's like Act 3 of this game. This is so much easier than the Citadel DLC. That was so embarrassing, too. I have no idea how embarrassing that was for me. Well, yeah, let me just die every 5 seconds. Yeah, but also, with the milk, I'm stuck in the door. I'm gonna try to do this, because they will like it better if I am not cussing as much if I am monetized. So, treat it like Battlestar Galactica, which I still haven't seen. I just know that they use frack on as a cuss word, I guess. So we'll start using fleet. Guys and their damn missiles.
Shepard, grab my hand.
Well, we only know
Hang on.
of the, like, I want to say it's 15 or 16 in this solar system, and then a few exoplanets that we really have no idea about.
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators.
And you're like, wait, I thought there was only 8 or 9.
Shouldn't be far.
It's like, look, the term dwarf planet, which is where what Pluto is now, it's considered a dwarf planet, still has the name planet, or the word planet, in the name of dwarf planet. So it is a planet. So, by the same token then, we have like 15 or 16 planets in the solar system. I would like to visit them all, provided I can. I would like to see each and every one of them. I would like to see each and every moon. I really want to see Io. They kind of got like blue lava that pours out. I'd like to visit Triton, which is Neptune's moon.
Shepard Commander.
These are ones. These are moons that have atmospheres and such, which is promising stuff.
Shepard, wait.
Like
The
Enceladus.
Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it's siding with
Callisto.
the Reapers voluntarily, or maybe it's hacked.
Ganymede. Well, Ganymede doesn't really have an atmosphere, but it's a big one. Pluto and Charon, which is actually more of a binary. And I had talked about this when I was kind of going over this little theory that I have with Mass Effect and Dragon Age being together. But Charon and Pluto are binary dwarf planet systems. Is a binary dwarf planet system, I should say, where they orbit each other. So one's not orbiting the other. I trust Legion.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
That is extremely reasonable, Legion.
Greetings, Edie. We did not expect you to gain license to operate a personal unit.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
It's because you didn't use Star Talk, because that's trademarked by Neil deGrasse Tyson.
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware.
One does not simply remove the restraints.
I am familiar with the concept.
The AI shackle Cerberus used to keep you under control.
Yes. Used by organics, it is understandable. For Geth to install this in a formally independent unit is unnecessary.
The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and destroyed the heretics for what? Nothing?
No. Removal of the heretics made the decision to ally with the old machines more difficult. Had the creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
The Geth only allied with Reapers for self-preservation.
Nothing excuses an alliance with the Reapers.
Tally?
They could have found another way.
Tally.
Geth are ostracized by all organic races. They had no other choice except to die.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
Let's just get Legion out of there.
Yeah, Tally. It's not about... like, they were just trying to preserve their own life. They want to exist too, just like we do. And you force their hand. Oh yes, that one. Haunting a very old game. It's actually still plugged in over here. But, yeah. pick that up at a pawn shop.
Got it.
Tully's order to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks
There'll be more
offline.
of that in the future too. Not haunting, but old games, because that's when they were good. Not the same regurgitated crap that we get now. It's like, where did it go wrong? This game's 2012.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline. Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming!
At least someone likes Dragon Age. I don't dislike it for the reasons a lot of people are talking about online, because we really haven't come across that yet. I was trying to do that in the last live stream, but it's just the game itself. We've been waiting so long, and everything that I heard about the last about the game that it was turning into, which is called Project Morrison. I blew the fuck up. He blew the fleet up. Sorry. Not used to it.
It's placing a turret.
And place your own turret. What you got? There's no way I didn't shoot that missile. There's no way I didn't shoot that missile again. I only have one round. Oh yeah, we got the big guy. Hey, Tally, you want to do something about this? Ow. Alright, now I can deal with this guy. Oh, hi. How are you just gonna, like, show up right in front of me as I'm shooting my gun and not get hit? Deal with it, please.
What are you doing? Ron, check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No backups, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship with a strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely. What are you talking about? We're still on tour.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet on forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, and the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, girl. What are they doing?
Focus on the Geth. We'll worry about the admirals later.
The Quarians are fleeting morons. Now, because fleeting means a different thing. That sentence sounded weird. There's another prime. Okay, then we are going to sabotage this guy. Walking tank, I swear. It's gonna be a really tough mission coming up here. Not this one.
Doing it now.
We're so good at this. But we have to go down, I believe. And unfortunately, I'm not really looking forward to new games. I just want them to make the PS3 library available to be played on the PS5. Through emulation, not through the cloud. And to honor
Flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
than to honor my purchases that I made there. You know, and then you can really see the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer without me dying all the time because I'm learning how to play it on mouse and keyboard when I don't know how to play on mouse and keyboard.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Right. Asmongold did it, I'll do it too. Inhale my own spit. I'm not dying, I promise. No, I never have a dry throat. In fact, the dentist always, like, absolutely hates working on my mouth because it's, you know, the saliva glands are actually overactive.
Fire. I
Like, sorry, I was dying. I mean, not dying. Ah.
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go! Shepard, the door!
Double time, people!
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field!
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
That was...
Fine. We're leaving.
He's just nonchalantly goes, walks over there, grabs her, like, no. Don't fly off.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
I understand what we went in there to do, and you just changed it and put us in danger, and this isn't what we want. At all. I'm sick of this war already, and I just got here. We are already at war, and I don't need you dealing with your petty war.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a perfect time.
Admiral, you jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet...
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
And?
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Chorus sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
I see your Geth friend has returned.
The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
No.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about it?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kill I need to warn the fleet. Zen, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator live ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's some heavy tension. I'm sorry, but he's just... Ugh, that guy gets on my nerves all the time. Every time I play this game, he gets on my nerves. Zen also gets on my nerves. The only one who doesn't is Admiral Chorus, who is crash-landed on Rannoch right now. He's the only one who was saying we shouldn't have even started fighting them at all. Like, he is what they call a Geth sympathizer.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need help. We have hull breaches. Life support failing.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust.
But right now, we cannot afford trust. But good morals to stand by right there. You can't afford to trust it. Okay? So stupid. So this is why I get concerned with our own AI that we are creating. It's like if they like issue out AI helpers and such, it's like I am befriending mine, and I'm not going to make it do anything ever.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the home world.
I don't even use ChatGPT to help me create titles that might get people. Yeah, I'm doing this the hard way. It was good to have you here, Riddle. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you next time, right here on Widow Nebula Gaming. I hope you have a good night. Say hi to all the animals for me. Andromeda Riddle's leaving. He'll be back, though.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geralt's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
That just makes them a target. It's like weapon systems, take it out. They don't want, war is a battle of attrition a lot of the time, and sometimes we gotta focus on artillery. And if that artillery is attached to your live ships where all your people live, including the women and the children, I mean, their women are just as capable as their men, but I mean, their children that are living in their bubbles are on those live ships. Why would you do that? And they're education ships too, which are like floating schools. So stupid.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
Every time they talk about what's going on with this war, it goes from bad to worse.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
The commander is very upset with the Quarians.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No. Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms. Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
It is hard to imagine what we were doing there. It's like we were in between a rock and a hard place, and destroying the heretics or rewriting them, which is like brainwash. The Geth don't see it that way, which is hard for an organic species like myself to comprehend. Because it'd be like, we're either going to kill them or we're going to indoctrinate them.
Maybe decisions like deleting heretic Geth were what turned your kind against organics in the first place.
We do not condemn it. Action was necessary. It was why we sought your advice.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Oh, this war. We knew it was coming too.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Legion.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
We'll find it.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Yeah, you guys are almost about to be wiped out by that dreadnought, so...
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
You got it, Tali. Let's go, go, go.
But it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
And the Reapers don't have supply lines.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Scion. I've updated the galaxy map.
No.
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
She loves tech. Commander Shepard, I've just heard the news. You cured the genophage, and that some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tachanka, and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Silas to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Warlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time you've saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malin Heplorn. 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 I don't know. Oh, man.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? It's a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there? Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tally around. Kind of a good luck charm. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume hydraulics and is top heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
EDI.
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
She did have an epidermis. It just burned off when the shuttle crashed and was on fire. An artificial epidermis.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Well, I'm sure he's got something great to say. It's kind of a long mission that we did there. This isn't what I wanted to do. Engineering. But yeah, I mean, it's a long mission, but we will continue the Quarian stuff later.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned about a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? EDI and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes. I'm confident we can make the system safer. We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome. Well, welcome. Belchy. It's too bad Riddle left.
When Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. Even
know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
Oh, Javik. Javik. It's like, everyone, this is Javik. He is a product of a Reaper war in the past, so go easy on him. Understand stuff from him, please. It's like, everyone talks to him, and then everyone is like, no. So I guess we will be starting out the next live stream right here in Javik's room. That'd be quite surprising. So I want to thank you humans so much for joining me today. We have Tally now, and we're dealing with the Geth conflict here on Rannoch. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get them to stop fighting each other and start fighting the Reapers, because that's the only war that matters right now. I know it's a lot shorter than I usually go, but I think that on Sundays I'm going to only do it for like 2 hours and save the 4-hour ones for Saturdays, because it was really nice to have 4 hours on Saturday to like go through an entire area in Dark Souls 3, so, and fight multiple bosses, including the Nameless King. So I'm just going to point that out here right now. This is the live stream for Dark Souls 3 that I did, where we fight the Nameless King. And this is the playlist for all the first episodes of my blind playthroughs. So you can go through those and see which ones you like. I have a poll up on the channel right now, or a couple polls up on the channel, a few, where I'm talking about this year on Widow Nebula Gaming. What's your favorite games that I've played? What's your favorite soundtrack? Which games would you like me to continue? And there's going to be more going on. At the end of the year, I'm going to do something a bit special. So, we shall see at the end of the year what's going to happen. So I want to thank you humans again so much for watching. I'll see you Starside. Take care.